Hey y'all, today we're going to be working with Oozlefinch Brewing. They're a brewery out of, I guess you could say, Eastern Virginia near the coast. So I look forward to it. My plan is to help them make a stainless clad EDC. So that would be a forge welded carbon core stainless on the outside knife that you could carry every day and open a package or cut a steak. There's nothing more lame than going and eating at a place and using their stupid, dirty, nasty knife. I have my own knife. So that's what I hope that we can complete over the next few days. Today will be forge welding. That's it. So let's get busy. I want to see what you would design. Even if you can't draw, I really just want to see what kind of knife you guys want to design.
So this isn't going to be an everyday knife, but I really want it. And maybe it could be an everyday knife.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to teach you a word from Charleston, a Gullah word. This is probably going to be one of the most useful words that you can use if you learn how to use it. Anybody know what that says?
G1.
Guan.
Guan.
Guan. Guan. All right, what would Guan do is draw a really good knife, and then would Guan make it. This one is interesting. So if we take, so these are kind of both cleavers, dagger. I like how you made yours small enough that it could be anything. Guide you with this, and your foot will go here. Now you square up. There you go. Now get lower, a little lower. All right. So as we're stepping on this, it's like gas, the gas pedal. And the harder you hit it, the faster it moves. So as we get here, then get to the end, and then stop, turn it over, and then pull it back to you.
Oozlefinch Beers Blending is a brewery on Fort Monroe in Eastern Virginia, and we create beers for people to enjoy. We're an experimental brewery, so almost all of our beers are brand new and always exciting, and we use a lot of unique ingredients in our beers. Working with Jason is awesome. It's really hard to train people to do things like this and kind of, have your hands in the pot enough to keep them safe, but also allow them to do it themselves. And I think he does that really well, and he's always keeping things really fun and interesting.
So one thing we can do, we can check our weld. We'll chop the end of it off and see what it looks like. Should be able to see like 3 layers, like an ice cream sandwich. That is one of the most irritating sounds in the world.
I found out about Jason's class through a buddy of mine that knows Jason here locally. My son and I have been watching Forge and Fire. We started building a forge in our garage. I posted something about it online, and my buddy hit me up and said he knew Jason, hooked us up. I asked him if he would be up for doing a knife/beer collab, and he obviously was all about it. So we're here making knives, and then couple weeks from now, or a month from now, I think he's coming out to the brewery. We're gonna make some beer with him.
And then I have a knife that doesn't cut anything except this paper, but it ain't never here. It's like somebody's always using it for something else. It's like the tools always wonder about. I know this seems odd, like what we're doing now is like, how is this gonna work out? But when we're done, it's gonna be really cool. So you gotta move back and forth. So like you're up here, and you just start working back towards yourself, and then you can work one side a little bit, and then work the other side a little bit. But make sure it's like that's really nice. You'll know when it is.
So I'm the lead designer for Oozlefinch. I've been working with them for just a couple of months now. I'm still kind of new to the team, but everybody is like making it feel like a pretty safe space. As the lead designer, I do all the labels and design for the brewery and kind of put the image on the work that they're already doing. I think the best part is I've enjoyed the carving of the handle parts and like really getting to grind down some of the materials and see like the rough shapes become something a little bit more fine-tuned. I think that's been like a really cool part of the process, that seeing the changes actually take place.
I have learned a lot, I think, since I've been here. Obviously, I've never done any of this before. And I think if I were to do it again, I'd have to still have Jason with me, but just how to use tools. I've never worked with any of these tools before, and just little trade tricks that are new to me.
Kind of finishing everything up right now is the hardest part, just because before I feel like there's a lot of room for error and fixing whatever mistakes you make, but every time I try and fix something now, I feel like it's taken away a little bit more of the final product. So I think that's kind of the hardest part for me, is just kind of accepting the fact that there's gonna be some stuff that just isn't exactly how I want it to be, and stopping while I'm ahead before I just totally take everything off this handle.
I don't know what I'm doing, I just keep doing it. It works. I mean, you're really just gonna get on there and just kind of push it a little bit. See how flexible this is? See how that flexes? So it's gonna contour a little bit to the shape. If you push too hard, you're gonna grind off. But if you push just enough, we'll be able to blend this off. The idea of this being nice and smooth and comfy.
Throughout the whole process, you don't really know what it's going to end up looking like. Like when we started with just a piece of steel, I was really confused on how we were going to make it a knife. And as the process develops, you start to see it slowly form, but you're still like not sure that it's going to come out like everything else. And so it feels good.
Seeing it all come together, it's been really exciting, and I think I'm doing pretty well, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, it's been great working with Jason. I love the passion that he has for his craft. I feel like we are like-minded in that sense, that he puts every bit of passion that he has into making these knives. Even though they're two very different things, we're very much like-minded when it comes to what we do, and in the heart and just passion that goes behind it. So.
So I've been making knives with the crew from Oozlefinch Brewing, and I've been having fun. We started it off with another idea in mind, but that didn't work out. And so we changed gears and made something cool. The biggest part of this is that we made something cool. You know, they make beer, I make knives. Both are an art and a craft and somewhat of a science. So it's important to me to be able to collaborate on ideas. And maybe we have a beer, like a forged beer. I think I want to call it Guan, because we Guan drink all them beers. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Hope you have a great day and be a maker.